Guys, I just watched a movie and I just have to tell you all about it. I wonder if you watched the movie already. Before I tell you what the movie is all about and which movie it is, let me just touch on some pointers here that I want you to comment in the section below. I want to hear what do you think about family getting involved in each other's marital relationships. Do you think your siblings, or your parents have a right to like dictate how you deal with conflict in your in your relationship or in other people's relationship? What do you think about investing in your partner? Your partner have a big dream and nobody can see this dream coming true. Nobody can see it coming to fruition. How do you feel about emptying your bank account, towards helping this love of your life to achieve their dream? And when I say emptying your bank account and helping them to achieve their dreams, I mean like some good 10, 18 years going by and you're not seeing a dreamer come true or nothing, but him still keep on believing and everything and him still keep on pushing and you're just there supporting him and you're just not seeing anything. And guess what? Even while he's there working on his dream and you are there spending all of that money and you know see nothing, see no dreamer come to reality or nothing like that, he's not working any other job. He's just focused on this big dream. Working two jobs, probably three, trying to pay the bills, trying to keep the house afloat. I mean, would you do it? Can you love anybody? Do you love anybody like that much? Or what do you think? I want to know. Me, I'm still trying to figure it out. Now, the movie that I just watched is Acrimony and Tyler Perry. Oh my God, you've got my emotions twisting up on my mind. Ugh. In a twirl here, I'm just thinking, guys, ignore those dogs outside. I ain't got no control over them, okay? I can only control what's going on in here. I can't deal with them, okay? So, Acrimony by Tyler Perry. A fantastic production. It is definitely something to think about and to process. Have you seen it? I watched it on Netflix, guys. Check it out if you can, and I mean just check it out because I want to know what you think about this. And just to summarize, I mean just in case you're not able to see it, and I won't go into all the details anyway, but I'll just give a quick summary because I really want you to think about and give me your opinion on the questions that I asked. Here you have the three main characters. There's several, yeah, of course there are other characters, but I want to zoom in on Melinda, Robert, and Diana. Love triangle. Yes, so you have Melinda, you have Robert, and you have Diana, right? So Robert and Melinda met in the rain. Oh, how romantic. Yes, and they were really young. So, I mean, from very early on, Robert had this big dream, working on this battery and he's going to make it big. And he has his eyes on this big company that he wants to promote his battery, to sell his battery to. Not try nobody else, not to call anybody name. But he has this place in mind that he wants to deal with his battery. Whew. Guys, I don't need to go watch a movie, man. Come still I try process all of what happened. All right, so since I already started, let me just say it. So, he had his big dream. Melinda's mom died and left her a house and a good sum of money. Of course, Melinda used up all of that money trying to help Robert to realize his dream. Robert convinced her to even go as far as to remortgage the house that was fully paid for, that was willed to her by her mom, and she did. Things got so bad that eventually the house was gonna go up for, say, she was gonna lose the house. Robert, who had also gotten a car from Melinda, after a while, after getting the new car, he stopped calling her and call her 2 days apart and good in her ear, nothing from Robert. What happened? Yeah, Melinda get mad. So Melinda drove to his house, and there she witnessed the cause of it. And of course you can imagine our next woman. Yeah, our next woman, right? So of course she get mad and she just, well, I think I can say it's a trailer that the guy lived in, but it was inside of it looked nice. So yeah, but it was a trailer. She drove her car into it, and she did that several times until it toppled over. Consequence of that is that she had internal bleeding because she crashed against the steering wheel. Her body was thrown against the steering wheel. She suffered from internal bleeding, and she had to do surgery, which removed her entire womb. She had no say, of course, picking it out a picture for her now, right? Anyways, long and short of it is that, men, I'm sorry, forgive me, I love you, give me another chance, and yeah, us women, yeah, we can't help it. She gave him another chance, and yeah, they get married. The sisters did not attend the wedding because they were against it. They felt like he wasn't, they didn't think that he had her best interest at heart. So the sisters were against the marriage. She went ahead and married him anyway. Throughout the whole 18, 20 or much years of marriage, Melinda is always the one working, doing all the work, paying the bills. Dog, shut up. She's the one doing all of that. And all Robert does is try to work on this battery to the point where he even caused an electrical outage in the house because burn up all the wires in the house and everything. She had to pay about 30,000 US dollars to get all of that fixed. Anyway, Robert was just milking her, and she just kept doing it until eventually she had enough. She decided to say, okay, we'll get a divorce. Man, I'm telling her everything. I'm wanting to watch a movie on herself. And I go watch a movie, go find it and watch it. Acrimony. I don't know how you're gonna do that, but just go and find a movie and watch it. All the time when Robert was begging Melinda to forgive him for some wrong that he did or whatever, he would promise Melinda that one day he's gonna buy her a boat, he's gonna give her a ring, and he described the ring, he described the house where they're gonna live and everything. Anyway, Melinda got to the breaking point. She decided, you know what? I don't want no more of this. I can't take all of this. So she said, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You wonder how Diana fit in all of this? Well, remember I said that after Melinda got him a car, he stopped calling her. He stopped calling Melinda. Melinda drove over to the place, to his house, and that's where Diana comes in. So Diana is the other girl, right? Diana didn't know that he was in a relationship at the time, though. So Diana, of course, was being misled at that time. Fast forward 2 years later, Diana and Robert meet again, and this time Diana is, have some big position and some in the company that Robert has always been dreaming about, that he wants his battery to become recognized for. Diana happens to be working there now, and Diana is this girl who he had an affair with years earlier. Anyways, he and Diana arranged to meet to discuss his business idea, and it so happened that when they did meet, Diana ended up leave her purse in a truck, and who eventually get wind of it, and she get mad, and she say, you know what, I am done with you, get out of my house, I want a divorce. Long and short of it, yeah, they get a divorce. I wanted to go and watch the movie Acrimony. It's by Tyler Perry. You need to go and check it out. They get the divorce, and who move in? Diana. The man continue to tell her say him love her, he keep telling her say him love her and everything. And he's just so calm and cool through it all. He keep telling her say him love her, but she in her mind she had enough. Fast forward. The guy battery take off. In dream actually come a reality, and in turn multi-millionaire and everything. And he was so generous. He actually went to Melinda's workplace. Oh, who helped him to actually make the dream a reality? Diana. Diana played some role in helping him to realize his dream, right? To get the attention of the relevant person in that big company, because she worked there, right? So the dream take off and him make whole heap of money. So because he remembers that Melinda actually spent uh, Melinda spent a lot of her money in the earlier years helping him to get to where he is. He actually went to her workplace, give her a check of how many millions of dollars, and the house that she lost, because she eventually lost the house, her mother's house. He bought it back for her and gave her the keys. You know who get mad? Because she mad at her sister and everybody who did not tell her, so she must have left the man. Me asking the question, what role or to what extent should siblings and family members, how much say should they have in your relationship, in our relationship, in our marriages? You know, who is talking in your relationship? No. Melinda got mad because she said, look, how me left him man now and now, you know, his dream is actually a reality, and I mean, he can actually afford to give me this check, buy back my house and everything. She cuss off her sister them. She cuss off everybody who she cuss off. And then she put on her nice sexy clothes and go over the man's house. And when she went there, she realized that all the things that he was promising her, you know, in terms of living on some high-rise building overlooking city and was gonna be decorated or furnished with this and that. When she went there, all of that was a reality. Everything was there. So she did a goodie, take off her coat now, trying to seduce him and everything. Now, lo and behold, who walk out? Diana, dirty Diana. Oh, no, Diana is not dirty though. That's Michael Jackson's songs. Yeah, yeah. So yeah. I'm just saying. And then I introduced herself as Robert's fiance. You know who get mad and she run out and furious and everything. You know what? I feel like I don't want to tell anything more about the movie. Oh, some crazy things happened at the end, guys. But from all of this, my questions to you: what role does your siblings, your parents, your friends, what role do they play in your relationship? Should they have any say in whether or not you get a divorce? Do they have any say in how you resolve conflicts in your relationship? To what extent do you go or are you willing to go in terms of investing in your partner, whether it's male or female? Um, you know, what would prevent you from investing in your partner? And I don't know. I think I have other questions, but I'm afraid of going too much in depth in the movie because I really want you to watch it. Right? So watch it. I think I'll have a part two to this, but in the meantime, focus on those questions for me. What role should family members have in the whole situation? I want to hear your take on it though. Should she have left him? Should she have held on a little bit longer? What could she have done differently? And if you were in her position, what would you have done? You know, I think I'm gonna have a part two to this review. But for the time being, let me know what you think in the comment section. And guys, you know, don't forget to subscribe because when I post the next, you know, section or when I follow up on this, I don't want you to miss out. Okay, so the subscribe button right over there. Just touch it. Yeah, just touch it. All right, and let me know what you think because I'm just in awe. I'm trying to figure it out for myself. All right. When I figure out my part, I'll share that too. All right.